Welcome to I Don't Like the Podcast.
Lots of witchy vibes today.
Witchy vibes today. The universe is providing the witches, so we went with it.
We went with the theme. Hello, everybody.
And welcome to the I Don't Like That Podcast.
With your magical host, Bobby Blueberry, the Warlock.
That's right. I'm supposed to have my cloaks up.
Yeah, get your hood up.
We're both wearing robes. And
Robes.
Then, a very special guest today, who's also a co-host, who's also just not a guest. But we have some interesting things to find out about her today.
Winnie.
Winnie the Zamomo.
Winnie the Zamomo.
And also, of course, the witchiest survivor there is. More on that later. Taya, welcome.
Hello. Everyone, welcome to our coven meeting.
This is our coven meeting. This episode is about witches.
As we continue our long and gorgeous ride into spooky seaon towards Halloween.
Down the witch's road we go.
Down the witch's road.
But it, of course, this week started with, the Wicked trailer.
I know.
Has premiered, and we watched
Wicked
it
has
last
provided.
night. Wicked has provided. We watched it last night.
Chills, tears.
We were chills, and then the end we were both like, it looks good. It looks good.
Stop fidgeting. Bobby.
No, I was making sure my cloak wasn't covering my microphone.
Oh, all right. I want you to explain your cloak right now.
All right. You know, sometimes you give one cloak to a friend, and then the other times the one you're left with is the Harry Potter cloak someone left at your house on Halloween.
Yeah, it works. Whatever.
And it works. It is Slytherin. I think, a Ravenclaw.
See, I always think I'm a Slytherin.
You're a Slytherin. There's no thinking there. You're a Slytherin. I took the Pottermore quiz online. And I think I am a tried and true. God damn! I have to make sure this microphone is not getting hit cloaked. I'm a Ravenclaw.
Okay.
Cunning and clever.
Cunning and clever, and I'm mean.
And you're mean.
Slithery.
You're a bitch.
Slithery like the worm that was Bobby Blueberry in the pool.
And I'm like a raven.
You're okay.
Claw. Anyways, we're going to dive into some witch. We have information, we have discussions, and we have a game.
We have a game. If you remember last week, we had a game with some of the best villains in horror film.
Where it was villain versus villain, and the conclusion was Dracula won and then married the Wicked Witch and had mint green babies.
Yeah, mint green babies.
Yes.
Yes.
And those are the mint green babies of the future.
Yes. Stop fidgeting, Bobby.
I just want to make sure that... Microphone.
If you're watching this, I'm just like, stop moving.
If you're listening,
stop.
I'm fidgeting because I want to make sure.
The microphone is catching everything. So let's dive right into it.
Okay.
Because I did research.
Yeah, of course. She comes with a plan, and I come
with many, many cards full of plans. So a witch is a person who practices magic. A definition that has evolved over time. They were most often a female figure, believed to have powers of malevolent purposes. I can't read my own handwriting. Often associated with evil pacts and sorcery, especially during periods in history such as the Salem witch trials.
Ooh, 1942, Columbus sailed the ocean blue.
1942.
I mean, wait.
No.
It's 1492.
Jesus Christ.
God damn it.
In today's world, people that identify as a witch or practice witchcraft are often part of the Wicca, a nature-focused neo-pagan religion, and use magic for self-empowerment or benevolent, so for good means.
Well, yes.
Good witch.
Wicked for good.
Wicked for good.
Okay, yes.
All right, we agree with all of those facts
because
they are facts.
Those facts.
Now, early stories of witches date back to the Bible, even before that, with evidence of people practicing magic in ancient civilizations.
Cool.
Yes.
But also, I think everything was magic to them.
Everything.
Well, who is it? Neil deGrasse Tyson is like, religion or even magic is what science can't explain yet.
Yep. So the term witch, though, wasn't used until European witch hunts between the 15th and 18th century, with the Great Hunt happening between 1560 and 1630, with the witch trials of Germany being the largest in that period.
Oh, boy.
With approximately 368 people losing their lives.
Oh, my God. Just probably because, I have theories about all this.
We got things. And this can be compared to the Salem witch trials, which we know about as well, which happened between February of 1692 and May of 1693, which saw more than 200 people accused.
Wait, 1693 to 1692?
1692, February 1692 to May of 1693.
That's not even that long.
It really wasn't as long as people think.
I thought it was
Salem.
a lot longer.
But they were going on in Europe much longer. Which saw more than 200 people accused. 30 were found guilty, 19 executed by hanging, which were 14 women and 5 men.
Okay, and 3 of those were the Sanderson sisters.
Yes.
So that's okay. That leaves 11.
And one Giles Corey died by torture after refusing to enter a plea, and at least 5 others died in jail in the prisons due to the disease-filled environment, because you can only imagine how absolutely awful, dirty, treacherous, wet, and slimy these prisons were.
Ew, so slimy.
Yes. Those who were commonly accused were women who were thought to be different,
Yep.
threatened social norms,
Uh-huh.
as well as the poor, the elderly, unmarried women,
Of course.
midwives, healers, and those that threaten authority. So,
Yeah, that's
yes,
my theory
witch,
there.
she's a witch because she has an opinion.
That's what they probably were like, let's go hang out in the woods because these men won't let us do nothing.
We want to hang out and
Let's
be
go
friends.
hang out and be friends. It's cold. Let's light a fire.
Let's sing a song.
Sing a song, and they're like, that looks
Dance,
like witchcraft.
yes.
Which, sure, it
And also,
does.
it's called, back in the day, you didn't have Netflix and chill. You went to the forest to sing and dance around a fire.
And like lay in moss.
And make a flower crown.
I mean, my God, what else?
Sounds
are you gonna
lovely,
do?
honestly.
And they come out in the woods and like, Hester, what are you doing out here?
Hester?
Hester, get back. And she's
Gretchen?
like, I'm Gretchen. I want to hang out. And they're like,
No.
witch. You're a witch. And they're like, what's a witch? Like, I don't know. It's all the rage in Europe.
Everybody's doing it.
I just solved
Problems.
all of the problems.
So now we're going to go into TV and film.
They would have burned me right away. I'd be
Oh my gosh.
I would.
We would not be here.
You
We
just
would
go,
have,
oh my God, like it's a question.
like, we're both like, we would definitely be.
They
We would have been hung together laughing and cackling all the way.
No, the men weren't hung usually. The men were.
It's in the Salem witch trials, there were men that were
But
hung.
usually the men were put down, especially gay men. I don't know if you know this.
Mm-hmm.
That the word faggot comes from kindling of woods that they'd use to burn witches. Not the hanging, but the burning of. Mm-hmm. And that gay men or homosexuals weren't worthy enough to be burned at the stake. So they put them down with the kindling of wood called the faggots.
Wow, I didn't know that.
And that is where the word faggot comes from, is from kindling.
And did you know that, and I only heard this today because, of course, I was doing my research and I was listening again to the
I don't like that podcast.
Salem witch trial episode on the Morbid podcast, which I talk about a lot, and how the burning at the stake was not done in the U.S. That was done in Europe.
Oh, God, I love Europe. I love Europe. Oh
Because
my God.
apparently, and this is insane to me, they didn't like the burning of the stake being used in America because
The smell.
of the nudity.
Oh, God, Puritans. Jesus Christ.
I mean, this is so long ago, but yes.
Oh, my
Isn't that
God.
crazy? I never knew
Yeah.
that. I just assumed,
They also weren't, like, showing, they were like, wrists was nudity to them.
yeah.
So,
I mean, it was a very different time.
yeah, if they saw an elbow, they fucking
Not
flip
the
shit.
elbow. The collarbone? Get her out of here. Witch!
Witch! Get her!
So now in TV and film,
They'd burn her. They'd burn her with the clothes, and they'd see their collarbone. And they're like, I told you she was a witch.
look at it. It's out.
She has a collarbone.
Yeah. So now in TV and film, witches have evolved from the evil, scorn, ugly witch to the powerful, rebellious feminist, reflecting social changes and the evolution of women empowerment, feminism, and identity.
Yes,
Which
cool.
we see when we go down the rabbit hole of witches in film and how they are portrayed. Yesterday, we actually watched a documentary together,
The
Witches of Hollywood, which really was quite
It was cool.
good. Yeah,
it was
very cool. And
interesting.
it kind of did in chronological order.
Yep.
Witches throughout time in the history of film and TV.
Specifically, yeah, through film, which the first film was made in 1895, 94.
This is why you need cue cards, Bobby Blueberry, so you can
Well, I
write
know
it
this because
down.
it's 1895 was the first. It was the first film was like a film. It was the moving picture, but it was like a train coming into the station,
Yes.
and people jumped out of the way because they had never seen that happen before. Literally,
Yeah.
the audience jumps out of the way because the train is coming towards the camera.
And they got scared.
But the first witch, or one of the, did they say was the first one the Snow White one, or was there one before it?
Yeah, it's the most, the one that's the most significant,
Yeah.
you know, because obviously witches have been portrayed in books and stories and fairy
Yes,
tales, and we
Shakespeare.
Yes,
fairy
Macbeth.
tales, Hansel and Gretel. Grimm's,
The Grimm-
Grimm's, yep.
Brothers Grimm fairy tales. So Snow White, you know, obviously we all know the classic Disney film, the animated cartoon.
What I thought was interesting about the documentary is where they talked about that interpretation of the witch was really duality, where they had the femme fatale and the old crone
Yes.
with the warts.
Yeah, and we
on her
see that
hand.
specifically in Snow White. And
Yeah.
also, you know, these two different witches in one, and one is losing her power, and they really drill in that the only power that she has is her beauty. You know, and how jealous she is of the younger woman that's coming up and going to be more beautiful than her. And
I see this every day in West Hollywood. Okay? That's why we have Botox.
yes, and it plays into the stereotypes that women without beauty are powerless. Guys, stop.
Stop.
Also, beauty is is in the eye of the beholder.
Also, you're talking to people in 1937 right now. Guys, stop.
Stop it.
Stop it, guys. We've come a long way, but still, there are some people who think women's only value is in the kitchen.
way that they look
They
and-
also have kitchen witches.
Yes, we'll get to that.
Yep.
And then we're going to go from Snow White's into your favorite.
My favorite.
Bobby's been waiting to talk about this witch.
1939,
The
directed
Wicked
by
Witch.
Victor Fleming. See, I don't need cue cards. The Wizard of Oz.
The Wizard of Oz.
The Wicked Witch of the West.
And you know what one of the facts in that, when they were talking about the Wicked Witch in the Wizard of Oz, that I thought was interesting was that she was the first ever witch to have green skin, and
Yeah.
how throughout, you know, my entire lifetime, your lifetime, and for many, many years, when you see a cartoon of a witch or you see a costume of a witch,
Costumes. Every year,
she
how
has
many
green skin.
witches?
But she wasn't originally supposed to have green skin in the film. It's because of Technicolor.
Yeah, remember that one lady who was saying some things, and we both looked at each other and we go, "Okay, she's a
really
little
she's
off."
really she's
the ruby
reaching.
the ruby red slippers. She's like, "It has to do with women and bleeding," and I was like, "No, it
no,
was
Technicolor.
Technicolor, and they wanted to use the red
Because they're
shoe.
silver.
'Cause they're
Originally.
silver.
Yes, and that's what they said. They said that originally the Wicked Witch was going to, you know, have the black cloak and the black hat and everything, but because of the way her skin looked in the Technicolor, it made her look like her head was floating.
Yeah,
So they had to give her a color, and so they made her green.
I love how they were like, the
costume has to stay.
The sensible thing would be to change the costume.
No.
And they were like, no, change her entire skin color
Yes.
to green.
Yes, and if you look into the history of, you know, the Wizard of Oz and the making of it, there was lots of dangers and accidents that happened on that set. That set was crazy, very witchy. The actress that played the Wicked Witch actually got burnt several times.
Margaret Hamilton.
Yep.
You know, it's and I'm jumping ahead, but it's still on thing. But talk about skin color and just how we've come to this place where Cynthia Erivo is playing the Wicked Witch, and you know, just being a black woman in society, what she brought to that role, it couldn't be done by anybody else.
Yeah.
And it's also
agree.
so inspiring to see, you know, these black little girls like dressing up and looking like and seeing themselves, and someone who's green, who's always been green. And of course, skin color doesn't matter. When it comes to playing someone who's green or dressing up, you're not offending anybody. But what Cynthia Erivo brought to that role, especially in the Ozdas ballroom, like I get wrecked just thinking about it.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll go back to 1939. But I just had to say that was incredible.
Yes.
All things witches, guys.
Yeah. So throughout history, the idea of what a witch represents obviously changed with society.
Yeah.
And now we go into the 50s.
Okay. Ooh, you loved this.
The Bewitched.
Oh, Bewitched. I love Bewitched.
Yes. And the 50s housewife, stay at home, have babies, take care of the kitchen, have that martini ready when the husband comes home from work.
Well, it was also interesting in that documentary they mentioned that Wizard of Oz was fantasy, and because of World War II in the 40s and as America entering, that we kind of left this fantasy land as far as filmmaking and storytelling goes. And so now it's still a fantasy having Samantha be the housewife, the perfect housewife. But now we've gone into this like more realism. What if witches are walking among you, not going to a magical land and seeing witches? The
they are your neighbor.
They're your neighbor.
They're cooking, they're making biscuits for the bake sale.
But God damn it, we grew up in the same time where we saw Dick Van Dyke, we saw Mary Tyler Moore, and we got to watch Bewitched and I Dream of Jeannie. And I mean, that was a show that every time Bewitched came on, I was like, yes.
Loved it. We were talking about how me and my sister would try and make our nose wiggle.
It's your mouth.
I can't do it.
Well, but also
Botox. Which didn't exist. It makes it a little bit harder, but it's fine.
Botox makes witchcraft a little harder, but
we're gonna figure it out.
Botox is also witchcraft itself.
1,000%. And we inject the witchcraft into our skin.
Inject the Botox into the skin.
Yes.
Hibbity-dibbity-dibbity-doo.
Yes, but I there's so many classic, iconic witches in TV and in movies that like we will always forever remember because their roles were, these characters were so impactful and cool. And,
yes.
Even as a kid watching Nick at Night when I was little, and my mom was like, this is the show that we used to watch, and I was like, I just enthralled by it, loved it.
Enthralled by it. And it was just also fun to see. I mean, I used to grow up. When I grew up, we had a camcorder, and I would do tricks with the camcorder, and it was all very much inspired by those 1950s, 60s shows where they like didn't have visual effects. They had to do practical effects and make them all.
And filmmaking is magic.
Filmmaking is magic.
So
absolutely. You are literally
goes
magic.
Hand in hand. Now let's move a little bit forward in time.
How much further? Because I don't want to skip the 70s.
We're going right to we're going to 70s.
Okay, good. I have one.
The film 1972 film Season of the Witch.
Ooh.
Where a woman was, escaping, feeling trapped by her husband and the patriarchy, and finding comfort in female friends, and you were the first time seeing like coven.
But this is also around the time of burning a bra, liberation.
Why, yes. Yes.
So
yeah, it was all about going against the patriarchy, and these women were, in the movie coming together and creating magic together. And it was also the first time that you saw visuals of witchcraft, like symbolisms and spells and candles, all together on TV.
Sure.
And so it was really, people were like getting interested in it because it just looked so different, and like it had you had a reference point.
Yeah.
So, yes. I want to go back. I've never seen the Season of the Witch, but I'm definitely we're into it.
We watched that twice, that segment.
We had to really get into it.
In the 1970s, I just have to bring up one of my all-time favorite movies, especially when I was a baby.
A baby?
And when I was a baby, when you can barely talk, I would say I wanted to watch Bedknobs and Broomsticks.
Oh yes.
Over and over, and there's a spell she does, something to go to leech. And so I'd go up to my mom and I'd go, leech, leech. And she knew I wanted to watch Bedknobs and Broomsticks. Mm-hmm. So even from when I'm like 1 to 2 years old, I already have a draw to powerful women.
Yes.
And this is something I realized maybe a year or two ago. I look back at all the shows, all the movies I've ever loved. I'm like, this goes back to birth. I've always been drawn to Miss Price, played by Angela Lansbury. And Bedknobs and Broomsticks actually cracks me the fuck up. Because if you watch it, you realize that it's a 70s version of Mary Poppins. Mm-hmm. Like, except they're orphaned children. Magical nanny lady takes care of them, takes them to a cartoon world.
Now, did we think that Mary Poppins was a witch? 100%.
Totally.
She had magical powers.
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally. But Mary Poppins, remember, they caused the stock market crash?
Yes.
Because the tuppence. Well, if you watch Bedknobs and Broomsticks.
Tuppence? Oh my God, I forgot that word.
Bedknobs and Broomsticks, she wards off the Nazis. No, it's World War II. Yeah, the Nazis. She uses a magical spell to make the armory come alive. and they fight the Nazis.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
so good. It's so ridiculous. The substitutionary locomotion. Da, 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 da,
He's
da,
right.
da,
Pick
da,
this
da,
up.
da, da. God, I have to watch that again.
It's going to be add it to the list.
Add it to the list. So 70s. Now we go where? To the 80s?
We are in the 80s.
Oh, we got some bangers in the 80s.
We have some good ones in the 80s. What are some 80s witches that come to mind for you?
Well,
I go on.
The Grand High Witch from Witches.
Yes.
Angelica Houston. Talk about fucking...
So
They
good.
like
She
used to
was
show that
so
in school.
scary. She was so scary.
She was so scary when they... And I remember witches had square toes.
Yes.
And their wigs made their heads itch.
Itchy. And the kids would disappear into the paintings.
And they used chocolate to turn them into mice.
I feel like that movie imprinted on me because it's like definitely one of those that I like remember so vividly watching. And when they came out with the new version, I was like, don't like it.
Yeah, I thought it was fine. I thought it was cute.
I thought it was.
It was fine.
The original was just so good.
I did think Anne Hathaway did a great job. I do. I think she was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
But the difference, I truly, and I've said this before, is using practical effects versus visual effects. The practical effects of those witches taking off their wigs
Yes,
and
and the
Angelica Houston
makeup.
becoming
The
this
makeup and everything.
horrible, the makeup.
The warts. The
And-
little hair wisps.
It's just, there's something about the way the light catches the hair wisps and practical effects that doesn't
And the
work.
mouse when he's
When he turns
transforming.
into the mouse,
yeah,
and
the
it's like the
transformation.
puppetry
Yeah.
is... It's like...
And the smoke coming out of
And
him.
of course, it's so fake looking, but it's somehow so much more tangible
Mm-hmm.
and scary. Like the smoke and it's like, ah, and it's like, ew. Okay, other 80s ones. The Witches of Eastwick.
Yes.
Who else in the 80s? There's so many.
Yeah, so the 80s were interesting also because this was the start of what people, end of the 70s, going into the 80s, because people, like you said, freedom and sexuality and, flower power and everything like that. In the 70s, going into the 80s, it was the beginning of what people call the satanic panic.
Oh, guys, here we go.
The satanic panic.
This is a whole topic, by the way.
So we're going to get off movies for 1 second because this is actually a history lesson about me.
Yes. Let me add. Okay. We're shifting gears. We're going to the real world now,
we'll
you
be
guys.
right back into the TV and film world, but
Right now
this
we're
is a
going to
real
travel.
story.
We're going to travel to Victoria, Canada. What year were you born? What year were you born?
No one will ever know.
Okay, but
So-
if there was a year,
It might have been 1983.
because it's important, we'll never mention it again what year you were born, because what was happening in Victoria?
So-
What was happening at the time?
Yeah, in 1980, a book called Michelle Remembers came out, and it was co-written by a Victoria-based psychiatrist, Lawrence Pascler. Maybe I said that wrong. I hope that's right.
Whatever.
And his patient and eventual wife, Michelle Smith.
Okay.
And this book said all sorts of crazy things that have obviously now been denounced, like saying that Victoria was the headquarters of the Church of Satan. Obviously, so this all like added to the craziness that was going on, that was being kind of
So this book kind of added to this thing.
added fuel to the fire.
Yeah.
Fuel to the fire. So, yeah, the early 80s, there were rumors spreading that Satanists and witches of Victoria, British Columbia, Canada, where I'm from, were, doing spells and being creepy and evil in the Ross Bay Cemetery. So, and if you don't know what the Ross Bay Cemetery is, a very, very, very old cemetery in Victoria. Victoria actually has some really crazy ghost stories and has a lot.
I love an old cemetery.
Yes,
I love the
it's
ones
very cool, and
the
you can
ones
walk
that just say
through
like
it.
the grave just says mother.
Yes, there
And
is
you're
a lot of
like,
that,
ew.
and this is like on the ocean when you're in Victoria.
It's misty.
It's very misty.
Misty and
Yeah.
foggy. Mm-hmm. Oh, I like this.
Specifically, in 1983, a story alleged that a satanic cult was going to sacrifice babies and steal them that they stole from the Victoria hospitals. Guess who was born near Halloween in 1983?
you're born before, we're gonna say before Halloween. We won't
Just
say the
before
date.
Halloween.
So that means like things are revving up right now.
Yes.
It's the satanic panic is happening, and they're All Hallows Eve is just around the bend.
And they think that this sacrifice and these kidnappings are going to happen in these hospitals as I'm being born. Everybody.
We talked to Lorraine.
We called
Shout out Lorraine.
We called Hurricane Lorraine to confirm or deny, and she confirmed. And yes, I have
They
heard
had
this before.
police at the door. People were
Scared
that people were going to kidnap babies during the satanic panic when you were born in Victoria, Canada.
Yes. Which is insane. And also, they didn't get me.
Didn't get you. They didn't get her.
The most powerful witch of all.
The one this is all about, and they didn't get you. This is very Harry Potter coded. Harry Potter.
Harry Potter, yes.
Slytherin.
Yes. I am not a muggle.
You were not a muggle? And you didn't get caught.
And going down the rabbit hole of, this story that really did happen, there's tons of articles written about this from the CBC, the Times Colonist, throughout time. And Victoria, which I did not realize, which honestly, now that I think about how I was raised, I'm like, checks out, is actually nicknamed the witch capital of Canada.
Cool.
Because of its thriving and accepting witch community.
Would you say Salem is ours?
Huh?
America's?
I mean, Salem, I think, is just known because that is where the trials happen, and it has so much history. It's definitely a place I really want to go.
Totally.
But apparently, it's really not cool to go during Halloween because it just becomes too crazy.
But also, I want to go.
Should we just do it?
Okay.
Yeah, and so when I was growing up, my family, we've talked about this when we talked about being psychics and things like that. Like my grandmother read tea leaves, my mother reads tea leaves. I grew up around a very spiritual family. We celebrated summer solstice. We celebrated winter solstice. It was very witchy.
Love it.
And, write the dreams that you have for yourself on a piece of paper and throw it into the fire, kind of thing.
I know. I was listening to your mom talk, and she said something like, yeah, no, of course Victoria's, the capital. Remember we used to dress in all white and go to and you're like, yes. And I'm like, casual that you guys just dressed in all white in midsummer going down to the fucking park.
Yeah.
To Ross Cemetery.
No, we never went to the cemetery, but we had, my mom had her friends and we all would celebrate solstice and Halloween. Maybe this is all, why Halloween, not only because of my birthday, but it's always been kind of like a spooky, fun, spiritual night for me, and I always look forward to it.
I mean, I did too. You know who we did skip? So that's the Satanic Panic. We skipped I feel like we skipped somewhere in the centuries, I want to say the 1800s, Marie Laveau.
Yeah, we didn't go.
New Orleans.
The thing is, when you
New
go
Orleans is so witchy.
Very witchy.
Voodoo.
And there's so many different
There are.
types of witches throughout time. We could literally sit here and talk about it for like.
This could be. I mean, there's
the whole subject of the pod could be about witchcraft.
About this. We're just doing we're doing a special.
Yes, and but yeah, there are. And that's another reason why we've talked about wanting to go to New Orleans, because there is so much witchiness and hauntedness. Because
I told you. Have you visited Marie Laveau's grave?
Yes, I did a whole.
And you draw X's on the grave.
So I did a whole episode of Making Towns with Taya Valkyrie in New Orleans. So I was able to go.
Yeah. When I went, I was in a tour, and you can draw 3 X's and ask Marie Laveau for anything you want. Well, I didn't have anything to write with, so I used my chapstick and wrote with a clear chapstick 3 X's, but it counts.
It counts.
You can see chapsticks if you're ghosts.
100%.
I know that.
100%. So moving through time and through film. Anyways, yes, I was almost kidnapped and sacrificed under the moon of Halloween, but they didn't get me, and I'm still here, and I'm a witch. And a vampire. Hot vampire.
Yeah, great.
So
one of my birthdays was 666.
Demon.
Because of my birth, if I'm 6'6", 2006, it was 666.
Oh, it's so true.
And there was a big storm.
Well, then they didn't get you either.
They didn't get me. And on the 5th, I'll never forget, on June 5th, we're literally waiting till midnight to celebrate. And on the 5th, a huge storm rolls in. Ooh. And I'm like, oh, there's people out there going, I was right. 666, it's happening. And then it went away and everything was fun, and I did a cake stand. Because I was a witch.
Because you're a witch. And you get thirsty.
I was thirsty.
They
drink mead.
They drink.
Anyway, so now we're in the 90s.
We're in the 90s.
Woohoo!
Which, for me was
us.
Girl.
Honey.
Honey. The 90s witch.
We were eating.
We were thirsty for all that she could give us. We loved a 90s witch.
They gave us.
I think it's also like our age group around that time.
Yeah, but
we were just soaking it up.
In the beginning of the decade, they gave us the iconic Sanderson sisters.
Right off the bat, guys.
God.
And Book. Winnie,
which
Winifred.
we realized today, she's named Winnie after Winnebago, but for this episode, it's
for the purpose of
Winifred
this,
Sanderson.
Winifred Sanderson and her book.
Sarah Sanderson and
yes.
What's the third one? Sarah, Winnie, and
that someone's gonna
Kathy and Jimmy.
Kill us for not knowing
You're
this.
gonna kill us. We'll know it.
It also gave us one of the movies that I will watch for the rest of time, The Craft.
Well, God damn it. The Craft.
The Craft. I remember seeing The Craft. I think I was 11.
Yeah, there was something that was happening in the late 90s with like witchcraft because it's also practical magic. Felt like it was a little bit in that same tone.
And like The Craft for me, like I remember, I had been dancing under the full moon with my mom dressed all in white and celebrating the solstice. But seeing The Craft and really seeing a teenage witch from that perspective for the first time, like I was like, these bitches are the coolest and I want to be them. And I went to school and I literally was like, I made a wand with a crystal on it. I thought I was having a coven meeting in the backfield behind the baseball diamond. Like I was convinced that I was a witch.
Well, yeah, they were also there was something about like, including practical magic and The Craft. There's like kind of this realism put into it that felt like I can do it. I can be this. I can go to school and be a witch. And the clothes, like they were wearing like goth clothes, but they weren't like the Sanderson sisters where they're like full witch get-ups.
Yeah, it was more gothy.
It was gothy, and which goth was already happening at the time.
Yes.
Matrix, just that kind of 90s punk rock.
And even the group of women or the actresses they picked for The Craft were all different. Like I felt like everyone could relate to one or all of them. That movie to me, I will rewatch it until the end of time. The sequel they did most recently did not like.
No, it's okay.
Stop it.
Stop. It's
they tried.
It's just also like something like that needs to be done by a fan. Somebody who's actually a fan.
Are we going back to Buffy and why Buffy is going to be great?
I think that's why I have a lot
and
of...
another 90s.
Another 90s witch, who we can't forget. Willow Rosenberg, who... first lesbian kiss on network television.
Yes.
Also, their relationship was just so organic, and I could do a whole episode just about them. But what was so interesting about Willow is also a nerd. Mm-hmm. She starts off as like a genius. She's a mathematical genius. She's the smartest kid in school.
Yes.
And they kind of tie her being such a powerful witch because she also like had science and equations on her side. So also they give this nerdy girl. And Buffy again was also that 90s, still this 90s like grunge, but
edgy.
Chokers and edgy. And on the pulse.
And like saying, how Willow was the super smart one also takes us into Harry Potter world, where we had Hermione Granger, who was the nerd, but also the witch, who was sometimes, and most of the time, saving the boys and getting them out of trouble and fixing problems.
It's true, because they both started kind of happening around the same time.
I can't remember exactly when the first Harry Potter...
2001.
Okay.
2001.
Yeah.
But the books were a little bit before that.
Yes.
But still, it's like that was kind of happening simultaneously. Mm-hmm. But the difference is, Hermione Granger was like, a 10-year-old kid.
A child, yes.
A child. I don't know.
Compared to like a teenager.
Yeah, and Willow was a teenager.
A young adult. And, going into the 2000s, we're going to talk about, and here's where New Orleans comes back.
American Horror Story Coven.
I told you. Wait for it. It's coming back around. So as you all know here on the I Don't Like That podcast, we love
American Horror Story season 1 through 5.
Yeah,
and
the
some
coven
others.
It's about a coven of witches. It happens in New Orleans. It touches on all sorts of voodoo and real historical figures in time.
Yeah.
But seeing it through the eyes of, the now.
Yeah. It was very, I mean, I love that season because those old seasons of American Horror Story, if you watch them and watch just one scene, pick any scene, there's horror in every single scene in some way.
Yep.
And even though it was camp, there's still horror going on in
Yes.
this scene and everything.
Scary, spooky.
But God, they did such a good job with that show. Marie Laveau, played by Angela Bassett.
I love Angela Bassett.
God damn it.
She's so good.
And of course, Jessica Lange playing iconic Fiona Good. And then not witch, but Madame Dauphine Lalaurie by Gabby Bates. Putting those
horrible woman.
Horrible woman, great performance.
Yes, you do know that house has been since demolished.
Wait, it's demolished now?
Yes, but there is a house built on top of the...
Oh, because it caught on fire. Mm-hmm. Because of the fire, and that's how they found out that she had the slave quarters.
Mm-hmm. And so, but there is a home built on the foundations of the original house, so the house is still said to be haunted.
Well, yes.
Because it has so much history and darkness and horrible things that happened there. But yes.
American Horror Story. So yeah, and that is also very like, you know, they talked about it on the thing last night. Queenie being like, you don't see a lot of black witches. Mm-hmm. And we did see it in The Craft. Mm-hmm. But Queenie, just the way that she was portrayed was something that like they hadn't seen before.
Yeah. And once again, you're able to like connect differently with these different characters, and everybody sees themselves, I think, in one of them.
Yeah, I mean, it's also, you have Nan who has Down syndrome. Mm-hmm. And I like the way that they just approach that. Like, anybody can be a witch.
Absolutely. Literally,
So cool.
my next line says, "A witch isn't everyone.
A witch isn't everyone."
An ultimate radical against oppression and stereotypes."
Oh, God, I just got the chills.
Yes.
So that
Female
leads us-
shame to shamelessness.
That's right, motherfuckers.
Take you out with my wand, my imaginary wand.
Okay, so I have a question.
Yes.
If you
Is
could-
this maybe my wand today?
Yes. If you could, mine is a straw.
Yeah.
If you could have like a witch power, what would your witch power be?
Oh, that's so hard because I do think that witches don't just have one power though.
Okay,
They have
but
several.
you know, okay, it's like, how do I even like? Because there are different kinds of witches. We were looking at it last night, or was I by myself? Cosmic witches, nature witches, kitchen witches, which is like spices and potions.
And they do touch on that in the Coven.
Yeah,
show
of course.
about all
Cordelia
that.
is
Yeah.
like very much a potion witch, a kitchen witch, if you will. But there's so many different kinds. If I had to choose, I don't even know.
See, it's hard. I feel like I would just want to be well-rounded. I'd want
to shoot
a little bit of
I
everything.
want to shoot fireballs,
Well,
just for party trick.
Just for a party trick?
I don't know.
I want to be able to like, read minds and be psychic.
Levitate,
Fly, potions,
Fly.
all of it. See, that's what I mean. I can't pick one.
I can't.
I'm an
either.
indecisive witch.
An indecisive witch? There's nothing worse than an indecisive witch.
Well, too bad. Here
you
she
must
is.
choose your fate.
No, I want it all.
I feel like that's a lot of witch shows. You must come into your own, because it is also what it's about, is coming into your own. I'm going to button this because I think that'll help this microphone situation.
Bobby,
I've been
if
so
you're not
concerned about.
watching this and you're listening, Bobby keeps fidgeting.
I'm fidgeting with my microphone. Leave me alone.
Fidgeting with his cape and his cloak. All right, Bobby. So that was just our little brief breakdown in history and funness of
witches.
going around witches. All right. So now that we've finished with that section of the pod, Bobby, you have a game for us.
I do have a game.
I can't wait to play a game.
Well, I thought last week's game was so fun that we're going to play a game this week. Another bracket, everyone.
Another bracket.
We're going to do a
Witches.
witch's bracket. But there's two options here.
Oh.
My own
adventure?
I have made a witch's bracket on the official I Don't Like That podcast clipboard. But also, I have put 16 witches onto cards.
Oh, so okay.
So we could either, and I'll let you decide, or I'll let you decide if you want the face to decide. We could do the bracket that I've created, or we can put them into Winnie's witch's hat and pull them out and do 2 versus 2.
That's 2 versus 2.
I love it. Okay, then we won't
Sorry,
use the tarot
Winnie.
cards.
Sorry, I'm going to borrow your hat for a second. Put it in.
So we have.
Don't give them out.
I'm not going to give them out.
Throw them in.
I have a series of good witches and bad witches throughout cinema. Here's the thing. I decided that no two witch could come from the same movie. So
Got it.
I couldn't have, like American Horror Story, I couldn't have Cordelia Fox or Fiona Good.
You had to pick one.
I had to pick one. There is an exception because one exception in here because one is historical.
He can't even stick to his own rules.
I can. There's one exception. This person is on a show, but also is a historical. So
All right.
we're doing picking out of a hat.
Oh.
And I'm going to hold the hat and you're
Picking.
going to pick.
I'm very excited.
Actually, should we
about
both pick one? And that's the verses.
Yes. Okay.
Wait, I need a pin.
Use the magical pen.
God, magic. There's a feather pin right here.
Right?
That's
Right
magic.
On theme.
Okay.
All right, my turn.
First witch
First witch. Let's see.
is...
Samantha Montgomery, Bewitched.
Oh, Samantha Montgomery. We already talked about her.
Yes.
From Bewitched versus Carrie.
Oh my God.
Carrie from the movie Carrie. Oh my
A
God.
70s iconic witch.
Yeah. So, who do you think wins?
I think that Samantha wins.
You do.
Yes.
I
Based on experience and time. Carrie's a new witch because it's a coming of age story, remember?
You're right.
So she's just discovering her powers. She might be more,
Doesn't she die? Oh, but then she grabs her hand at the end.
yes.
Okay.
So I think that Samantha wins because of experience. She can control her emotions better because she's been a witch for many, many, many years.
You're right. Carrie is like unbridled rage.
Yes, and she can't control her powers yet because as witches, you develop your power over time.
Okay. You
And
know
with
what?
knowledge of the world, the planets and the moon and the earth and the wind and fire work, I think that Samantha would be able to take out Carrie.
Okay, I actually agree with you on that. Point well taken. I think also we saw Samantha week to week, using her powers.
Using her powers.
Okay, so Samantha versus Carrie. Samantha Montgomery wins.
I love this already.
Okay, this is fun. All right, go ahead. Next witch.
Next witch. Hermione Granger.
Oh, Hermione Granger versus the Blair Witch.
Oh my God! How did we even not talk about the Blair Witch?
Yeah, that was also that was like the found footage.
That was one of that movie I saw in the theater, and it scared the crap out of me.
Oh, absolutely.
It was very well done, very scary. I didn't like it.
I know.
It's giving a little cult vibe.
It is, and
Which we will talk. We're literally discussing this last night about how we have to talk about scary cult movies.
cults will be one of our episodes.
Yes. So what do we think? Oh God.
I know what I think.
Give us your give me your argument.
Well, first of all, we never saw the Blair Witch, and what'd she do? Just make a bunch of sticks.
I was gonna say the sticks.
She made sticks, and Hermione Granger literally helped defeat Lord Voldemort. Okay, I don't think there's a competition here.
And
I think
Hermione literally went to witch school.
Hermione went to a school. We don't even know much about them. We don't know enough about the Blair Witch, which she could use against us. But she made that guy look in a basement
You know
corner.
what I just realized?
What?
Okay, sorry, I'm gonna jump. I'm doing a Bobby right now. The Blair Witch.
A Bobby.
A Bobby Witch is
Fuck
jumping
yeah.
all over the place. In the Blair Witch Project,
It's a Bobby switch.
It's a Bobby switch.
During a Blair Witch.
they, the stick figures that they found in the forest and all that. What if, in the world of cinema, have you seen Weapons yet?
No.
Oh God, Aunt Gladys is definitely a witch. And
Well, she was on the list of, when I looked on Wikipedia last night, she was in the list of witches.
She is definitely a witch,
So
and
which
she
is
uses
interesting.
sticks. What if she's one of the original Blair Witch? Oh my gosh, that's the
She could be Gladys.
fan fiction.
Well, would you still give it to Hermione, though, if Gladys is the Blair Witch? Okay, no.
But
We have to stick to it.
We have to stick
We have to stick
to
to
the rules
facts. Stick to
in this
facts.
very scientific study that we're doing about witches. I mean, I think Hermione.
It's Hermione.
Sorry, Blair Witch.
Sorry, Blair Witch. Okay, Hermione
You
wins.
only just hang out in the forest and it's wet and damp there.
And you make sticks.
Stick
And you
figures.
shake tents. And Hermione, literally,
Defeated Voldemort.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Yeah.
Leviosa.
Leviosa.
All right, next. next witch.
All right. Fiona Good.
Oh no, Fiona Good from American Horror Story. Mm-hmm. Also, I used color-coded. The green ones are the evil ones and pink are the good. Oh, I can't. This is the one that can't happen.
Yeah, everything can happen.
Fuck. This is the one exception I had. Marie Laveau, because she's historical, so I didn't count her as American Horror Story.
Yeah, because she was a real human
This
in
is the
history.
one I was afraid was going to happen. Fiona Good versus Marie Laveau.
I think Marie Laveau.
I
think Marie Laveau.
You do?
Yes. Dark magic.
Voodoo.
History.
I need to be convinced.
You know,
'Cause
centuries
Fiona Good
of
is the supreme.
Is the supreme, yes.
And she
God
was
damn
a
it.
fucking bad bitch. And the difference is Marie Laveau had morals. And Fiona Good had none. Fiona Good is like if Carrie honed her powers.
Very true. I don't know. I'm still going with Marie Laveau.
I'm gonna give it to you because for me it's a draw, and if you say Marie Laveau, then I'm with you.
And also, I think that real human takes out
True, I agree.
character.
I agree. Real human takes out fictional character. Okay, and that might be the only real human we have in here.
I mean, they're all real to me. And it keeps going. All right.
This is fun every time you look.
Mirror, mirror on the wall.
The
Who's
evil
the fairest
queen.
one of all? Ha 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 ha. The evil queen of Snow White.
Versus Miss Price from Bed Knobs and Broomsticks.
Oh.
Damn it. Miss Price, you got taken out quick.
You got taken out quick.
God.
Sorry, the evil queen is definitely taking her out.
Okay, the evil queen took out Miss Price, even though she can go into cartoon world. Okay, our next category. Our next two witches.
Sabrina, the teenage witch.
Uh-oh.
And she's a sidekick.
This is giving Samantha Montgomery like weeks and weeks and weeks of watching her do magic. Mm-hmm. Ooh, dear. This is a showdown, baby.
Okay.
Sabrina the Teenage Witch versus the Wicked Witch of the West.
Oh.
Oh.
The Wicked Witch.
The Wicked Witch, right?
The Wicked Witch.
The Wicked Witch.
She has more power.
She has more power. But she was defeated by a bucket of water.
She's just more iconic. Sorry. I'm just going to go with
iconic. Okay.
Iconic takes out...
Teenage Bob.
Yeah, teenage Sabrina and her cat.
Okay. Next. Sabrina and Salem. Salem, the cat. Oh.
The Sanderson sisters. Oh, you went all three together. Oh, this is...
They are all three together. You can't
Yes.
separate the sisters.
Sisters.
Versus Nancy from The Craft.
Oh, my... Okay, the Sanderson sisters are definitely taking out Nancy from The Craft.
You think? I
100%.
agree.
Nancy also is like Carrie. Explosive new witch.
Absolutely.
Hasn't got honed or controlled her magic yet. And also there's 3 versus 1.
Yeah. And
although Nancy steals books of spells from the nice shop lady, the Sanderson sisters have book.
It's true. They have book. They have book?
We have book.
They were taken out by a cat and some teens, but so is Nancy.
So was Nancy.
So Sanderson sisters.
Sanderson sisters for the win.
Okay. I'm excited. We have 4 left.
Okay.
I'm excited to see the showdowns of who we picked the win. I can't wait to see how this turns out. I'm a bit confused.
Agatha Harkness.
Oh, you know who that is?
Yes.
Okay, Agatha Harkness from WandaVision and Agatha All Along.
Yes.
Okay. Versus, oh God, Willow Rosenberg from Buffy.
Oh no.
Wait, you have who? Agatha?
Agatha Harkness.
Versus Willow?
I'm sorry, but Agatha's taking her out.
This is not right. It's the one person who could take it. I thought Willow could have possibly won this whole thing, but Agatha can absorb powers.
Yes.
Fuck.
Agatha takes her out.
No.
Sorry, Willow. Willow is
Agatha.
also a young witch, going back to the...
She is also she's like 40 now.
Now.
Now she
Not
is.
when she was...
All right, we have 2 left. The final showdown.
Stop. Don't cheat.
Well, just make sure there were 2 in there. There are.
So you
thank
didn't
God.
screw it up.
Yeah. Did not screw it up.
Ooh. Maleficent.
Oh, this is going to be a good one because I
Here,
just saw.
give me her.
No,
give me
I
her
want
back.
to.
Oh, you want to wear her?
I'm going to wear her now
All right.
for the showdown.
The actual sorting hat.
The actual sorting
Oh
hat
my God.
has sorted that. Maleficent,
Versus.
Ursula the Sea Witch.
Oh. I guess I am silenced because we have 2 Disney villains, iconic Disney villains. Maleficent has a very, well, now a known backstory.
Yes.
So we know she was basically an angel, a good fairy. Her wings were taken from her. She was not always evil.
Yes.
But I also feel like Ursula also, I don't think was, when we get her full origin story, she was not always evil.
No, I don't know.
But
Who do you think?
I think Maleficent takes out Ursula.
I thought Ursula takes out Maleficent.
Really? Why?
Well,
Give me your argument, Bobby Blueberry.
there's something about Ursula being the sea witch and potions and powers.
And maybe everyone always says that the ocean is one of the most, unknown areas in the world.
That's true.
We
and
don't know what's going on in these depths.
We don't know. And she turned those people into those little squigglies.
The squiggly, giggly guys.
Yeah.
She also obviously can, because my other argument would been like, are they on land or are they in the sea?
She
And we
can
know
do
that
both.
Ursula can do...
But can Maleficent do both?
We don't know.
We don't know.
Okay, I agree with you.
Ursula? Okay.
Because she can
Ursula.
walk the land and swim in the sea.
Okay, Ursula. And we don't know. We haven't even seen the full potential of her potion powers.
And the squigglies.
And the squigglies.
And I don't want to be a squiggly.
Okay, now we have gone through all
the witches.
16 witches.
All right.
Now we're going to start. Now, bracket. We've gone to the second showdown. Boom, 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 boom.
All right, here we go. What we got?
Now we have Samantha Montgomery versus Hermione Granger. 2 good witches.
2 good witches. Both honed their craft. But Hermione is still in development.
I think Hermione would win. Because she's so smart. Does she have the time turner? Or do we...
Well, and Hermione is living in the more... in the
current.
now, in the current times. Would it be
Samantha-
Samantha from the 50s?
No, Samantha is using her powers to make breakfast for dinner.
And Hermione is taking out
Lord
Voldemort.
Voldemort.
Okay, Hermione.
I think she killed a Horcrux. Okay, Hermione.
Hermione.
Okay. Hermione.
All right.
I did not think she was going to go this far.
She's going all the way right now.
Okay, now we have Marie Laveau
Okay.
versus the Evil Queen.
Oh.
Oh.
Battle of Titans.
This is some Titan stuff going on. I think I know who.
I think Marie Laveau.
Me too.
Okay.
We don't even have to argue because we
No.
both agree.
The Evil Queen.
The Voodoo Queen versus the Evil Queen.
Yeah, the Voodoo Queen takes her out 100%.
She's just an evil queen. She's not the queen of evil. Yeah. Marie Laveau is not the Voodoo Queen. She's the queen of voodoo.
Yes. Agreed.
Hello.
Makes sense to me.
Now we have... Sorry, I got a little excited about this one. The Wicked Witch of the West versus the Sanderson sisters.
Oh no, I don't like it. I don't like this at all.
I know. How do we
There's
end
arguments
up
for
here?
both.
How do we end up here?
I think the Wicked Witch of the West.
You think the Wicked Witch of the West? I can't decide, so I'm going to go with what you say on this one.
I think the Wicked Witch of the West. I think she's more powerful, and I think that she's just smarter.
Wicked Witch of the West. And also, once Wicked Part 2 comes out, we're going to see how powerful she is.
Yes.
So, Okay,
has flying monkeys.
Wicked Witch of the West. She does have an army, and the standard systems don't have that.
No.
No. Okay, and like also the Sanderson sisters like really only have like one night, and if they don't get all the suck the lives of all the children in Salem
And the black flame candle.
and the black flame, then they're nothing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wicked Witch.
Now we have Agatha Harkness
Okay.
versus Ursula.
God damn it.
I know this is hard.
If Agatha can absorb magic, right?
Uh-huh.
I think she could take out Ursula.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
Tell us with your feather pointer.
Here's the one thing that I could give it to Ursula is that Agatha absorbs powers.
Yeah.
But Ursula seems to be using her powers from potions, not from her own self. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yes.
So,
Because she's a potion witch.
because she's a potion witch, which could be, maybe that's Agatha's weakness. Like, I can't absorb a potion, but I can absorb someone's magic. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
Let's give it to Ursula.
Okay. Agatha
would be a squiggle.
it was a good battle, though. It was a good battle.
Yes.
Ursula, okay.
The potion theory I did not think of.
I think she's a potions witch, right?
Yeah.
She has to be. She's throwing potions.
Throwing into the cauldron.
And then she uses like the Triton. Is she really ever using her powers? Does she have powers, or is it potions?
Well, her power is being able to make the potions.
And I don't know if Agatha can fight
absorb.
that.
Okay.
Okay, so we
All right,
have to
Ursula.
go. Even though I would have
see you,
loved
Ursula.
to have given that to Agatha, I would have loved it.
All right.
All right, now, bum 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 bum.
All right.
We are going to go across now
Okay.
instead of up and down. We're going because how the bracket's working out. Now
You
we
make
have,
the rules, Bobby Blueberry.
Thank you so much. I make the rules, even though I'm a man. Hermione Granger
Okay.
versus the Wicked Witch of the West.
Sorry, but I think Hermione takes it.
I can't believe it. But Hermione might take it.
Yes.
We think? Yeah.
Yeah. I think Hermione can take it.
I cannot
Because
believe Hermione
we have
is
proof
making it
of her
this far.
power because she helped take out these.
And the Wicked Witch was beaten by a bucket
Took
of
out a
water.
lord.
And water.
And the water.
There's water everywhere. God damn.
And although, the Wicked Witch has her flying army, Hermione has a school full of equally talented.
Can you use all those, though? I guess you get to use all your resources.
Yes.
Okay.
Hermione takes her. Sorry.
Hermione takes her. All right. Marie Laveau
Uh-huh.
versus Ursula.
Oh.
Marie.
Marie Laveau.
Yeah. Marie Laveau. Marie Laveau. All right. Now we are down to our final two
Oh my gosh.
witches.
Is this really what I think it is? Is this Hermione versus Marie Laveau?
It is. But before we get to this and make our final decision, we have to do a footnote because I
Okay.
told my niece we would.
Okay.
The Scarlet Witch we did not put in this bracket because she'd beat all of them.
Yes.
They could all fight her all at once and she'd still win.
Agreed.
So we had to take her out because she's nerfed.
Too powerful.
Too powerful. Not nerfed. The opposite of nerfed. So our final showdown is Hermione Granger versus Marie Laveau.
Oh no.
One witch to take it all.
We have one fictional character
And one real.
and one real.
And we have gone what could be considered good versus evil. Mm-hmm. And we have two completely different kinds of magic.
But also Marie Laveau could also be considered I don't think she's totally an evil witch. I think she's.
That's true, actually.
Yes.
I think she's depicted as evil witch in American Horror Story.
Yes.
I don't know if she's necessarily an evil witch.
Yes.
Also, voodoo. Is it voodoo evil?
No.
I think it's how you use it.
Yes. Just like all magic.
Just like all magic, that is really.
So.
I think.
Oh my God! What are we gonna do?
I think Marie Laveau wins.
I think Marie Laveau takes out Hermione Granger
I think so too.
based on historical truths.
I think
Hundreds
that I
of
don't
years
like
of
that podcast
Voodoo magic
has spoken that the top witch and the witch is the witchiest witch
of all?
of all
Marie Laveau.
Congratulations, Marie Laveau. You have won.
You have won a prize pack.
You have won a prize pack.
Of the...
And you know what we have to do now? We're gonna do 2 more of these brackets.
Okay.
We're gonna do a cult, and then
Oh,
we're gonna do another one, and then we're gonna do Dracula, Marie Laveau, and whoever wins those 2.
My God! And discuss.
a winner takes all.
Winner takes all Halloween extravaganza trophy.
That will be a very special Halloween episode.
Oh my God! How we're gonna argue all that? I have no idea. All right, Marie Laveau.
I think Marie Laveau wins this game.
Well,
I just wonder how, on my bracket that I created, who did Hermione Granger go up against in the beginning? You know what's funny is Hermione versus Willow, and I would have said Willow won.
really?
But the way that the hat sorted these
Made it more interesting.
made it interesting, because it is like, there's just some interesting Ursula taking out Agatha because of potions.
Yeah. Well, there's arguments for everyone.
There are
They all
arguments for
stand
it.
out on their own.
I had Fiona Good versus the Wicked Witch. I think Fiona Good would have taken it, but it's the way the fates.
The
fates
magical sorting hat of the I Don't Like That podcast
has decided
and
for
has
us
spoken.
that.
Well, that was really fun.
That is fun. The brackets are fun.
Ooh.
So congratulations,
Marie
Marie Laveau.
Laveau.
You joined Dracula.
And we can't wait to visit you when we finally at some point go on a little trip.
And it's true, out of everybody on that list,
To New Orleans.
I've only been to one of their graves,
That's true. Exactly.
and that's Marie Laveau.
Well, Bobby, this
Well,
was fantastic.
This is fun. It was
we have
very
so much.
fun.
We've created so much magic over the last couple of weeks. And you know what we're talking about next week,
No.
guys? We will be coming to you from.
Is that next week?
That's next.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. It is going
Okay.
to be next
Talk
week's
about
episode.
specials. We'll be
We are coming to you straight from the haunted
Queen
Queen
Mary.
Mary.
It's a ship
docked in Long Beach.
and you can spend. It's a haunted ship. We just said ship. It's a haunted ass
Haunted boat. So we are spending the night there. We will be recording from there. I have a ghost hunting kit that we are bringing with us. We will be doing all the things, and we will unveil a purchase that I made.
Okay, this might be our spookiest episode.
Yes, because
yet.
I hope that we catch some paranormal activity.
I'm good with the sticks.
The sticks, you were really good at the sticks.
We have
And
to figure out what
I
they're called.
bought us a vintage
Ouija.
real Ouija board from 1919.
Yeah, she bought
Older than
she
this
bought
home.
the Mattel one, and I said, "This isn't gonna work.
No.
You need something
Real.
real. You need something. You need the looker needs to be like wood, or the corners of the box need to be fucked up."
Yeah.
And she was like, yeah, you're right. And then she
eBay.
found one on eBay, and she goes, "Look, the
corners
corners are
of the
fucked
box."
up." And I go, "That's a scary
So we
Ouija
will
board."
be bringing the ghost hunting kit. We will be bringing the Ouija board, the very
And-
old Ouija board,
and ourselves.
and ourselves to the Queen Mary. We will be recording straight from there and sharing all the footage that we also take walking around the ship and experiencing it for ourselves.
Yes. So come back next week, or here in 2 minutes, whatever you're doing. But thanks
listen to us.
thanks for joining us. If we missed any witches, or if you think we misspoke, please let us know. If you think we were wrong about one of the witches, and you have an argument,
We want to hear your thoughts, your argument, your debate. And happy Halloween spooky season, everyone. This has been the I Don't Like That podcast.
with Taya Valkyrie.
And Bobby Blueberry, and we will see you guys very soon. Woo!
I Don't Like That podcast is available wherever podcasts are sold. No, they're free on all those platforms.